Hey G Squad, welcome back to sort of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool thing here, and basically what these are some USB-C wall charger. So for this one right here, it actually gives you guys 30 watts of power and only has one USB-C option on here. But for this one right here, probably guys up to 65 watts of power when you guys do use it, and has 3 different outputs. 2 of them is USB-C and 1 of them is USB-A, which I'll show you in a second. For both of these, it's a brand new product from the UGreen brand, and if you see the way how it's designed is actually very cute. They do have a face in the front to show you guys when it's fully charged or when it's on standby or when it's charging. If you see, they tell you guys the face on here and then right here as well. And for both of these chargers, they do provide guys the GaN technology on here, so that is how it allows it to be so small and so compact and give you guys a fast charging speed at a safe speed. That also allow you guys to charge overnight if you guys do want to. So for both of these, they do have this available in 2 different colors, which is what you guys see here. So if you guys want to get this color right here for the 30 watts one, they do have that available. And I believe for the purple one right here is like the woman color, and then this one right here is the male. So depending if you guys want a female design or a male design, that is totally up to you guys. But one right now is open up and show you guys what the inside looks like, because the packaging inside is actually very cute. So I'll start this one here first. So once you guys do open up, this is what the inside looks like. It says hi. And then here we do have the product. So let's do take it out. Once you guys do take it out, this is what the inside looks like. Very nice and very cute design, you see. It's like it has a headphone on and a little ribbon in the back. So that way you guys know this one is a woman design or like a woman character. Top part right here, we do have the USB-C option for you guys to use. And the bottom part right here, we do have the feet that's magnetic, which I'll show you guys in a second. But if you guys do pull out the leg, that is where you do have the charging option for you to plug it in to actually activate it and use it. And once you got it done, put it back inside here. So very cute design, let me see. And that's pretty much everything for this one. But for this one right here, once you guys do open it, this is what the inside looks like for this one. So it's slightly bigger, but the design is pretty much the same. But if you guys do take it out, once you guys do take it out, this is what the product looks like. So they also have the face for you guys to see here when you guys do use it. So you probably want to remove the film if it's your first time using it. But pretty much the front part right here is the display to show you guys the face. They do have the brand name. This one, they do have the headphone on the side when you guys do use it, which is pretty cool. Back right here, they do say 65 watts. Top part right here, we do have the USB-C option and the USB like I mentioned. But the max power on here is 65 watts. So whether if you guys plug in one of them or all 3 of them, the max you can go is 65 watts and no more than that. And then bottom part right here, we also have the feet that you can pull out. And that's the outlet for you to plug it in, which is really cool. And once you guys done, put that in and it's all set. And also for this leg right here, or the feet for this one, it is magnetic as well. But because that product itself, I think is a little bit too heavy, it kind of pulls it down. So if you guys do put both of them side by side, this actually looks like for both of them. You can see how this one's slightly smaller and this one a little bit bigger, because this is 65 watts and this is 30. But one right now is give it a try for both of them to stick it onto my fridge to show you guys how the magnetic option on here works. And then we'll come back and talk more about it in a second. All right, so right here we do have the product. If you guys do give it a try, you can see how heavy the product is. It doesn't really stick on. But if you guys do remove the leg or the feet, it does work. So with the actual charging plug, it would not work, but without it, it does work. You see how it does fall down. Now we show you guys the other one of how well that works compared to this one. So here we do have the other one. If you guys stick it on, this one actually works because the actual charger itself is not that heavy. So you can see for the 30 watts one, it definitely does work, but 65 one is a little bit too heavy for you guys to support the weight. But both of them definitely have the magnetic feet to stick onto the refrigerator anywhere that's magnetic. Alright, welcome back guys. So I'm seeing for that quick little test, you can see how strong the magnet is on for the small one because it's a lot more lightweight. And this one a little bit more heavier, so that's why I probably won't support the weight when you guys do use that. But like I mentioned, for both of these, they do give you guys the GaN technology, so that will help you guys fast charge the device. So whether if you guys want to charge like a MacBook Pro or MacBook Air, that is totally up to you guys. This is probably more ideal for you guys to use for a MacBook Air and MacBook Pro. And this one probably for MacBook Air because it's probably got 30 watts max, and this is 65 watts max. But one right now is give it a try and show you guys how it does work for both of them and how much power it does provide when you do that. And for this test, we're gonna plug it into this charger that we do have, or charging station. So you can see this one right here is from the UGreen brand as well. They give you guys 3 USB-C option and 1 USB option. But the max on here is 100 watts. So that's more than enough for you guys to recharge like your MacBook Pro. And I love how they do have a little button for you guys to turn it on and turn it off when you guys are not using it. And for this one, they also give you guys like the AC option on here. So they do give you guys one of the 2-prong option and 2 of the 3-prong option for you to use. And even for this one, give you guys the GaN technology on here for you to use, which is really awesome. So one right now is give it a try and show you guys how much power it does provide for each one of them. And we'll plug it into this test right here to give it a try. That way you can really see how much power it does provide when you have to use that. So let's give it a try for the small one here first. So what you're gonna do is just plug it in. And once you guys do plug it in, there's a face that should pop on. You can see right there. where actually there's no phase right now. I thought there was a phase, but I guess when you guys start charging, then you will see the phase. The one that actually show you guys the phase when you guys are not charging it on standby is this one, which you guys can see in a second. But right here I do have my cable currently plugged into a MacBook Pro, so guys do plug it in on top. Once you guys do plug it in, you guys can see the phase right there. So when it's charging, it'll give you guys that phase. And when it's fully charged, it won't see the mouth anymore. And that's how I know when it's fully charged. But when you guys do look at how much power that does provide, currently it's providing around 31.24 watts. So slightly more than what they mentioned, which is 30 watts. But they do provide you guys the amount of power on here that they mentioned, which is 30 watts, which is really awesome. So now let's unplug this one and give it a try for the other one to show you guys how much power for that one as well. So let's plug this back in here because we're not using it anymore. And then for this one, we'll unplug it, stick this on top here. So notice how when you guys do plug it in right here, it is on standby phase right there. It might be hard for you guys to see because of the glare of the light, but it is right there. And then for the USB-C option, you can feel free to plug it into either one of these right here. As long as you guys only plug in one at a time, it should probably got the 65 watts of power when you do that. So I do plug in right there. You can see right here how the phase changed to different phase, and that's how I know when it's charging. I believe once it's fully charged, that phase will change to a no mouth option. But when you guys do look at how much power it does provide, it does provide a lot of power, you can see. So currently it's providing around 69.72 watts, which is a lot of power, a lot more than they mentioned because they mentioned how it does provide you guys up to 65 watts. So that's definitely more than enough power for you guys to use for a MacBook Pro or MacBook Air. So you can see for both of the products, it definitely does work when you guys do that. And I love how they do show you guys the face on here, which is really cute. So same thing for this one, once you guys are done, put that on the feet. And it's all set. So you can see for both of the product, when you guys do that, it definitely does work. Obviously this one provides you guys a lot more power when you guys do that compared to this one here. But very cute design for you guys to even just use it as a regular character to just leave on your desk because it does look very cute even when you guys are not using it. Definitely stands out and looks a lot cooler than a lot of your typical wall chargers, which is really awesome. But that is pretty much everything that's on the product. Now that we show you guys what the product looks like and how it does work, now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not and which one the better option to go for. So for both of these products, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it for what you guys do get. But I think it's an obvious choice in terms of which one the better option to go for if you guys want the most power and the best power on here. Obviously this one probably got a lot more power when you guys do use that, but keep in mind that for the feet option, even though it's magnetic, it's not as strong as what you guys get for this one right here because it's a little bit more lightweight, but definitely does work and you probably got a lot more power in this one by like 35 watts more. So when you guys compare these two right here, it is very obvious that this is the better option to go for. And because it does have multiple outlets for you guys to use, where for this one only gives us one. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't one of these, they obviously don't buy one and save them on something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.